All right, this is Greg with Liberty Figs and Apiary. I have 2 nucleus hives that I'm going to transfer to 8 frame deeps. I'll put some medium frames with some drawn out comb on there. See if we can't get these bees working. Shout out to Ashby Miller with Ashby Farms in Burlington, North Carolina. This is where I got these nukes. My neighbor Steve, he bought a nuke from Ashby last year, and I think that one hive has multiplied times 4 at this point. So thanks, Ashby. Appreciate you, brother. All right, so let's get to it. Let's get this hive transferred, shall we? I might need to move this camera a little bit, but we'll see. All right. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to need to move the camera. All right, because I'm going to move this box out of my way. Look out, little bee. All right. A lot of activity in the bee yard. So that's cool. All right. So bees have been cleaning this out a little bit. I got some wet supers in there, or wet frames in there. All right, let's see how they're gonna act. All right, we're not going to be looking for the queen. We'll peek just passively, but that's about all. No need to see her. Oh, we really want to make sure we see her some eggs. All right. Let's see what we got here, Ashby. This box has definitely seen better days. All right. First frame going in. That is a sheet of brood. And I see larvae in wherever there's no brood. So heck of a first frame. Heck of a first frame. All right, more brood. Some emerged, backfilled with larvae. Ton of milk brood in here. This queen is laying beautifully. I don't see her on that side. All right, another huge frame of brood. This is definitely getting ready to, this hive's definitely getting ready to explode. For sure. For sure. This is the only plastic frame in my apiary. I see a couple drones. And I see eggs. This is filled out with eggs. And awful lot of brood on this side. All right. One last look at this side, because this would be a good spot where the queen would be. Nope, don't see her. And that's okay. Definitely see evidence of her, that's for sure. All right. 2 more frames to go. Oh, this one's heavy and stuck. Oh, goodness. It's like they had drone brood over there on that side. It's kind of a weird spot for it. Tell you what, Ashby, you certainly did give me a lot of brood. Not a lot of food. Not a ton of food, but food I got. All right. Last frame. Not a lot of bees in the box, so that's good. Oh, some more crazy drone comb over there. All right, ton of brood. Ton of brood. All right, I don't see eggs in this far corner. That's about the only spot I see left for her to lay, that's for sure. Again, not much food in this whole nuke. It's all brood. It's all brood. Oh, I just spot the queen. Spotted the queen. See her? She's right there. She's doing a great job. And I think honestly, I wouldn't mind doing a Damari split with these guys pretty soon. All right. Hopefully these guys have enough food. But we did finally get a little bit of rain, so hopefully that means we'll get a little bit of a nectar flow of some sort. All right, we are going to put some frames on top, give her some more space. Six. All right, one more frame. There we go. Give them a shake. All right, they're busy now. They're busy now. All right, second nuke. Let's see, we'll switch sides. Do the same thing on this side. All right. Say hello with a little smoke. See if this nuke is as busy and filled with brood as the other one. Yep. All right, no queen in the top. Always worth looking. This frame here looks like it was damaged maybe by carpenter bee. I suppose it could be wax moth, but I don't know. All right. All right, this frame has got, all right, this is a food frame. It's got pollen and honey. This side's all polished up, ready to go. All right, plenty of room to lay, that's for sure. And I don't see any eggs. I don't see any eggs. All right, there's a nice frame brood. I see some milk brood in there as well, where I don't see capped larvae. I think I see eggs. It's hard to tell. Hard to tell. Bees won't get out of my way. This isn't propolized in. He must have just put these together. This frame is really light. All right, so okay, I see this is filled with eggs. I probably should take a frame of brood and from the other one and put it in here. There's so much brood in that one. It's actually not a terrible idea. This side has got room for eggs. I don't see any room on this side, or any eggs on this side. And I don't see the queen yet. All right, so this hive got plenty of room to lay in. Not nearly as much brood as the other one. Probably should switch. I think I will. All right, I found the queen. All right, where'd she go? Oh, there she is. She's running. She's pretty small too. But there she is. She's a pretty small queen. A little bit of brood on here, not a ton. A little bit of brood on there. Again, not a ton. All right, this hive is not filled with the same brood as, or the number of bees as the other one, that's for sure. All right, this is mostly pollen, some nectar, and more room to lay. Okay, it almost looks like he kind of just built this. I don't know. I don't know. Hive beetle. Hive beetle. 20 points for Greg. Let them fly back. All right, let's get a frame of brood out of here. Shoot, I'm not sure it really matters. There was so much brood. I don't remember which frame the queen was on. Do you? It's that one. It's that one. I knew it wasn't the plastic one, so maybe we should have put the plastic one. Let's see. All right. All right, where to put the inner cover? Okay, this box actually has quite a bit of room now to lay. I'm not sure I should put this other honey super on, but I'm gonna. But I'm gonna. One, 4, 5, 6. One there. I'll put those 2 frames there. All right, let me grab 2 of these. Put some honey up there. Give them some food. Some food. All right. All right. That one's done. All right, we got one more hive to go to, the OG hive. I'm going to go ahead and stop this one. I'll do one more video. All right, see you in a minute.